we didn't expect it this way. We know we arranged for part of the reception, but we didn't know it was going to be this cross. And we just, on behalf of the team that I came, we call it the execution committee, because when we were planning this project, we had pinpointed a few individuals to help us build it from ground up. And it was Mr. Alex, Doreen Abanda, Alexander Tangi, let me call your names before all this is in. Madame Doreen Abanda, right? She just got married. And our team here at home was Mr. Placid again. Yansang, as I like to call her. She was my classmate from primary school, C.S. Alamati, class 1. And she was my head of class in class 5. I think I forgot. Class monitor in class 5. Tata Matomali and Mr. Marcel Fontarenko. So this is the team that had put together these things. And one most important person that I want us to recognize is not here. The initiator of the idea, the person that opened his lips first to mention this idea was Nyanong Leonardo. If some of us here know Nyanong Leonardo, he was one of the smartest students in GBHS. He was the most smart student in GBHS MANKON because he left with, I think, 11 O-level papers. 11 papers with 10 A grades. And he had 5 advanced level with 4 A's. So he was the one, me and him, we get close and we started discussing about this idea. And he went global and he picked up. He is currently a professor at the University of Alabama. Yeah, he's still smart. Because sometimes I ask him how he does it. Even I've been struggling in school. Even when I went to school in the US, I was still struggling. But thank God that I made it. So that's the only thing. And then I was discussing with the principal. We just had a little chat here, and we both agreed that teachers are, some of the most forgotten people in the society, but they're the group of people that do the most work. Because from the time you're a child and you start working, one of the first people that recognize that have an impact in your life, direct impact, are our teachers. And the last person that hands you that degree or that diploma of success that ejects you or that serves as a springboard for you to go into society and be successful is your teacher. And we really don't recognize them that much. So it just came to my heart that I recognize all of you. The principal is going to just decide how it's going to play out. But I want to recognize you all and thank you, Madam Aswan, and your crew for the good work that you did in my life and the good work that you're still doing in the life of your junior brothers and sisters. I want to recognize you, Spring 2020.
Thank you very much. We're handing over to the PT, the staff social president. Yeah, somebody had just told me that we should stand and observe a minute silence for some of us teachers who are no longer with us, or who worked here and are no longer living. So we could just stand up for 1 minute, please. May their souls and the souls of all departed rest in perfect peace. Thank you very much. I just want to, on behalf of the teachers, to thank this group and Mr. Anye Collins for this gesture. I mean, days like this are very few in life. They are really few. Les beaux jours sont rares, as a Francophone put it. The term has started well, and we pray that it ends well with the year. Like I said, we don't have anything to give to them, but they should already know that we are really, really grateful. Many of them are not here. The initiator is not here, but we shall put all of this on the internet, and I think they will see to know that we really appreciate what they did for the school. And again, we thank them. And we are also just praying that those who are coming up will follow their footsteps. I wonder if the students of today are like those of yesterday. But we are just praying that they should also be like them. In fact, I have been a teacher for long. I am on my way out. I have been a principal, vice principal for so many years, senior discipline master for so many years, and in many schools. But I wonder if I've ever seen a thing like this. I hear it happens, yes, but I have never seen. So this is the first time I'm really seeing a thing like this. And I want again to thank them. Thank you and thank you again.
Bon appétit à tout le monde.
Merci.
I remembered when they were doing the introduction, I was brief at heart because I heard my sister whisper the death of classmates and friend. May he so rest in peace, Mr. Nzita. Paul Zita. So when I stood up to do the introduction, I had a great man. I couldn't call Dr. Nzita's name because on Teachers' Day, most of you remember, I and him made a pledge to GBHS MANKON that we were going to install a small solar system that will provide lighting up to 4 bulbs and a TV because of the principal's enthusiasm for football. And he said since there is a frequent blackout in Bamenda, and it was time for him not only to take his way out of retirement but to enjoy the last days in GBHS MANKON. So GBHS MANKON is so actually the system is already in town, but we didn't just design one system, we designed 50 systems, but one is for GBHS MANKON free. And the remaining 49 it's going to be given to the teachers at a 50% reduction. Wow. Any teacher wishing to obtain that system is going to for 50%. The systems are at the Intelligential Network. Mr. Ebenji, who is the manager of that place, you can get the systems from him because time to time I'm not always around. Then all fellow ex-students, those who have their parents still living using the candle lamp, because that project was actually initiated to knock out kerosene lamps. I mean, we studied here, we came here reading GCE using the kerosene lamp, having the opportunity to go to state and study how we can transform the sun to better our future. We don't think it's the era for our teachers or our parents in this neighborhood to still be in that. So we intend to bring in more of those systems depending on how people react to them. But like I said, if you need that system, might be just to reduce your energy bill, we have a system. If you taking a reduction of 50%, you will have it at 150,000. The one that takes a TV and up to 8 bulbs, you can have it at 300,000 francs. So for teachers, and then the ex-students, you have it at a 25% reduction. So okay. So please, I just want to.
How 75%?
So our idea was actually that I am a man of the bush, right? So we always go into the bush because actually if we got in touch with this project when it was initiated, I mean, branding it with solar energy would have just make it unique since we know of the energy shortages we have in Bamenda. And for the fear that the system can be plugged in, then high voltage blows it out. It was, I mean, solar energy would have done a sustainable interest for the project. But that notwithstanding, it's something that just started, so we can still work to see how we can implement that in the long run. But for the time being, there is a system that will be able to power a TV and might be a printer that has just been offered and 4 bucks at GBHS MANKON. Any other teacher wishing to obtain that system can get it at a 50% reduction and ex-students at 25% reduction. Thank you very much. Yes.
We're introducing everybody in this room, but we forgot the most important person. She is the backbone of this institution. Many of us did not recognize her. She is nobody but Mama Chifen Grace. Madam Chifen. She is one of those that chased us into the bushes for us to come back to school. Yes. I even remember one time when she was with her car. It was Anna and William. We ran away from school. She chased us and caught us. Wrote on a piece of paper because she forgot. With about the which letter she remembered. She punished us for getting out of school before time. So I mean, she did a great job in this school, and you know we should appreciate her. And then lastly, you know, I'm one of the board members of MANKON Forum Scholarship Initiative. So I mean, I will not forget that on my way here, Dr. Foster, who just lost his dad, told me to extend New Year wishes to all the staff of GBHS MANKON, and that you should continue with your hard work, you know, to make sure that our students excel. You know, so, and I also want to thank you for helping those students and bringing them up in the right way.
I want to thank all the ex-students for the effort and the sacrifice. It speaks well. So people to carry the image to the next session that people have helped us to reduce the risk factor in the teaching. So we are going to, as I've said, pass the information when we have our meeting on Wednesday. So on behalf of everybody, I'll say, have a safe trip. That God should keep blessing you guys so that next time as we celebrate the 25th anniversary, you guys will come powerful so that not only printers and papers will come to see greater projects, because we know ex-student association is the candle of the school. So we want to see that next year, as you guys come, God is going to enrich your pockets so you come powerful. Thank you very much.
Il faut dire venez pas ici là. C'est mieux de dire comme ça là. En tout cas, bon appétit. Bon appétit. Pourquoi tu ne parles pas?